Hi. So I just realized that for the past 5 minutes I've been talking to myself and it hasn't been recording. This is actually now take 3 because the first take I did a really good video on my kids, only realizing that I couldn't upload it to YouTube. So then I tried from my phone, then to realize that I was just talking to myself. The life of Rosanna. But I'm glad I'm starting this video off with laughing because I know a lot of you right now are probably laughing at me when you find out that I am into another direct selling company right now. And I know, I give you all permission to, laugh at me. I've gotten the jokes from my brother about it already, but it's fine. So for backstory, for those that do not know me, my name is Rosanna. I live in Brooklyn. I am a mom to 2 crazy twins, Alexa and Nicola. They're 6 years old and they're entering 1st grade, which is crazy to me because I feel like I was just pregnant with them and now they're going into 1st grade. I am a 2nd grade teacher. I'm going into my 15th year of teaching, which is another insane thing for me. Can't believe I've been teaching for 15 years, but I truly do love it. It drives me crazy at times, but I do loving, you hear me? Teacher, can't even talk. I do love teaching. I love all my children. Some days are harder than others, but I really do love it. So back history with my direct selling love. I sold Tastefully Simple in the past. I went into Leah Saphir directly after that. I did love Leah Saphir. I did pretty well with it, but then they just shut down one day and that was the end of that. After that, I went into, I became a Beachbody coach. I did love that too, and I do credit that for teaching me a lot about healthy lifestyle, and I've incorporated a lot of it into my daily routine now. Then I had my own little online children's clothing boutique for a little bit, and the last thing that I did was Touchstone Crystal. So yes, my resume with direct selling is rather long, and you would think that I would have learned my lesson after failing so many times, but looking back at it right now, I realized that the reason I probably failed is not because of the companies themselves, because they were all amazing companies. I'm not bad-mouthing any of them. They are amazing, and if it's something that you truly love, I do recommend all of the companies that I've talked about, except ESV, because it's not there no more. But I realized that I failed was because of myself. I wasn't putting my all into it. They always say you get what you give, and I really wasn't giving, but I was expecting to get so much. So I do have to take blame for myself for failing for so long with all these companies and everything. Because I've already seen that now in my few short days with Pampered Chef, how much I have gotten so far, and I'll go into that in a little bit. So why did I decide to go into another direct selling company, and why did I pick Pampered Chef? So for many years, I've been friends with Aaron, and we met through a mom group. Hello, babes, if any of you are watching. And she hosted an in-home cooking show for me, and loved. And I've always loved Pampered Chef products. I always have, even before I was married and cooking at home. I would have Pampered Chef products at home, at my parents' house, and my dad used to always love the baking stuff because he was a really big baker. But lately, I've been watching Aaron's live demos of her cooking her meals and just prepping some things. And I would just sit there and I would just watch them. And just every time she posted them, I would watch them, whether it was live or replay. And I would just watch them. And I would feel a love for Pampered Chef and the products. And I am a cook. I do cook. I do try to cook almost every night. I have to say, during the school year, it had gotten pretty bad, which I was only cooking probably 2 nights a week because of after school activities. And this year is going to be even crazier because my kids are now in soccer 3 days a week, dance 2 days a week, and we're waiting on a waiting list for golf for 1 day a week. So I know there's only 7 days in a week and only one Rosanna. So how am I managing all that? But one of the goals that I did set for myself before I joined Pampered Chef was to try to meal prep a lot and to have home cooked dinners at least every single night. Because a lot of the time, especially during soccer, I would eat at my mother-in-law's house or my mom's house, and I wouldn't then cook dinner at home because I already ate. And then my husband comes home from work rather late at night, and there was no dinner for him because I had already eaten earlier, and I was like, all right, me and the kids ate, and that was it. But I do love coming home to a cooked meal. I do love easy, quick dinners. During the week, I'm not looking to spend 2 hours in the kitchen making a meal. I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, set it and forget it type meals. So with the set it and forget it type meals, that's what I started gearing towards, watching Aaron's videos. The quick cooker had come out, and I would watch Aaron just make these delicious meals in the quick cooker so quickly. And legit, she would always say, set it and forget it, set it and forget it, set it and forget it. And that was like her number one thing that she said. And I kept thinking, oh my goodness, I just want to set it and forget it. But, you know, understandably, I had a lot of hesitation jumping into something. Even though it was always in the back of my mind, Pampered Chef, I did message Aaron probably a couple of years ago asking about the opportunity and all that. And then I just went with another company instead. But it was always in the back of my mind, and I always thought about it. But again, not really something that I wanted to do because I was scared because of all the fails that I had in the past with everything else. So Aaron had posted a picture of one of the kits that you can get, and it said that if you become a consultant in the month of August, and you qualify within the first 30 days, you can get a rebate and get your kit for free. So I'm thinking to myself, I get a kit for free? Hey, who doesn't love free, honestly? So why not? Why don't I try it? You know, if I could put effort into it and I can earn my kit for free and I'm not really putting any money down, then why not? And in the end, if I don't, end up qualifying, which, that's not something that I don't want to do. I do want to qualify, and that is a big goal that I have. Then I'll have all these products to use. So at first I was going to go small and get like the smaller kit. And then I saw the larger kit and the quick cooker was in there. And I was like, oh no, I need to get this kit. I need to spend a little extra money. I wasn't looking to spend that, honestly, to start. I really wanted to spend less than $100, to be very honest with you, because of all the money I've lost with other direct selling companies. But I saw the quick cooker and I said, no, you know what? Like, I'm definitely doing that. So I did, and I went with the kit, and it's sitting in my living room right now, and I'm going to unbox it rather shortly. And sorry, I just lost my train of thought. So back to why I signed up for Pampered Chef, and why didn't I just forget about direct selling altogether and just leave it at that? So my husband, as many of you know, works very long hours. He has his full-time job and then does his side work after work, and he comes home really late at night. He's sometimes working 7 days a week, and he does, as much as I complain a lot of the times, and Anthony, if you're watching, as much as I complain a lot of the times that he's never home, I do appreciate him working super hard for us. But I always felt that I wasn't contributing as much as he did sometimes. Like, yes, I do have my full-time job. I do have a full-time income coming in, but it's like the little extras. Like when we go out, or I need to get my nails done, or want to get my hair done, or just have a girls' night, or we're going to Atlantic City for the weekend. I'm always saying, Aunt, can I have money? Aunt, can I have money? Aunt, can I have money? Because I never have cash on me. That's number one thing. I just never have, and he always yells at me. Because my check goes straight into the bank, and I hardly set foot into a bank. My aunt can attest. She was my personal banker for many years when I lived at home. But I never have cash on me. So I'm always asking him for cash because he always has cash on him. But I just felt bad doing it all the time. Like, I'm like, why can't I contribute to something? Why can't I have the extra cash? And two, like lately, we just bought a home. Today's actually 3 years that we've been living in our home in Bergen Beach. And there's renovations that are being done, to get to home to where we want. And we're going to have another one coming up in the next couple weeks. And, it does cost money. And our bills, we have bills. Who doesn't, honestly? So I kind of wanted to do something to, like, help out and pull my weight too. Yes, I do have my full-time job, but it's just more about like the extras, like, you know, to be able to go out on the weekends and it being okay to, you know, go out to eat to a restaurant because we have that extra cash. So so I decided, you know what, let me just jump the gun, go into another direct selling business and, you know, go into Pampered Chef. I mean, honestly, what enticed me more was like the free kit, but thinking about it, and I signed up on Sunday, today is Wednesday. The past couple of days, I've dedicated a lot of time to Pampered Chef. I know work is coming up soon, and I probably won't be able to dedicate as much time as I'm doing now, but I've been doing all my trainings. I've been reaching out to friends and family, and I can say today that my calendar for September is full. I have 5 parties coming up. And why? Because I stepped out of my comfort zone and I put my all into it. Something that I didn't do with my other companies before. Because I realized that I do love Pampered Chef. I do love cooking. Like, I was so excited the FedEx guy laughed at me because I started screaming when I saw my 3 boxes. But I know this video was a little bit all over the place. But basically, that's my why. My why is to, my volume just went up on its own on the phone. Very weird. That was basically my why, just to be able to provide more for my family, help out with the bills, financial, and just to do something that I love. That even though I love teaching, like, I want something extra on the side for me. And I think I really, truly did find my calling with Pampered Chef. But that's my why. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to contact me, and I'll have much more videos on this YouTube channel shortly. Bye. Thank you.